Get a pump cup.
What do you got?
I got espresso bean.
Is that fucking vanilla?
It was birthday cake. How much is that, Joey? $10.
Rage Division.
All right, it's Colin with Rage Division again. So today we're doing an interview with Warwick. Y'all will remember them from Rage Fest, so I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm Brady Bedsall. I'm the singer and I play rhythm guitar sometimes.
My name is Bill. I play lead guitar.
I'm Shane. I'm bass guitar.
Yeah, I'm Joey, and I play drums.
Yeah, so as you guys see, we have a new setup. We're trying to get the audio sounding a lot better because the last time it was a little echoey. But to start with the questions, so how did you guys first get into music as a band together?
Well, me personally, I've been into music pretty much my whole life. Just listening to what my mom would play in the car. So I started listening to like rap and stuff like that. And then I sort of evolved my music taste, started listening to rock and all these different genres. And we all sort of liked the same type of rock and type of scene of rock, if you know what I'm saying. Just like common interest stuff is pretty much how we got into it together.
I would say my main, what got me into music would be my dad, just because he's played music his whole life and he's introduced me into, different genres and different stuff. But, yeah, definitely what Brady said about, we all have common interests, all like the same music, all create the same kind of music, and, yeah.
I got into music through my dad. But a lot of my music taste came from the stuff I listened to as a kid. And then as I got older and started playing an instrument, it came more into metal, punk, rock, stuff like that. And I try to base all of my inspirations off of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same thing for all of us, getting through, music with our parents. A lot of our parents have been into that kind of stuff for a long time. So, yeah, and I've been playing drums since I was pretty young. Got through it, with my dad. He's a huge drummer, played since he was young. So, I mean, he kind of taught me a lot of what I know. Play drums for this thing he's been setting up. And, yeah, I mean, different bands over time, but yeah, just music through my parents and stuff. My mom plays a lot of music in the car. I share a lot of the same music tastes from my mom and my dad. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, so I don't know if you guys know this, but Warwick's first show was actually at the last Rage Fest. So do you guys have any more shows planned for the future right now?
Yeah, we do. We have hold on, let this car pass. Yeah, we have an acoustic show lined up that we're going to be doing, and we're going to try to, get some videos for that so y'all can see it. It's a smaller venue. Then after that, we have shows further down the line that aren't as set in stone, but definitely more shows. A lot less covers in the future too, so be ready for that.
Yeah, that was my next question. Do you guys have any original music lined up, like an album, mixtape, EP, or just singles or whatever?
Yeah, so we have a couple demos that we've recorded so far. We're shooting to release an EP definitely by the summer. Just a couple of songs, nothing too crazy, not like a big album, maybe just a 5-track EP, just something small, so y'all can start to know the name Warwick.
So what's the song process or the songwriting process like for you guys? Do you guys just kind of go with it on the fly, or do you have a specific plan for when you guys meet up?
So at every practice we like to devote some time at the end just to think of new ideas and try to write riffs or hooks and stuff of that nature. So we're always just trying to write something not anything too serious, because if you think too hard about it, then it's not going to be good.
Perfect. So do you guys have any other hobbies outside of music?
I used to love to play football. I still like to play it every once in a while. It's good to get outside and do stuff. That's probably my other hobby, is just hanging out with my friends and having as much fun as I can, honestly.
I like art. I've been into art. I like to draw. Like in my free time, it's not like a big thing I'm super into, but like as a hobby to pass time, that's what I like to do.
Laying pipe.
Yeah, I don't know, I share a few different hobbies. I played baseball a lot when I was younger. I still kind of do sometimes. I've been skating, not much recently, but I did a lot last year and I still can. So that's like one of the main things I do on the side, other than like drumming, and I'm in like school band, drumline, all that. So yeah, skating's probably my main hobby besides drumming.
I sketch too.
Do you guys play any other instruments besides what you play for the band?
I play electric guitar and bass guitar. Those are my 2 instruments that I'm on.
Yeah, I can also play a bit of guitar. I learned guitar a while ago. Didn't really practice it much because I kind of focus on drums. But I can play bass, guitar, some piano. Yeah.
I can play guitar. I can play bass, some keyboard and piano, harmonica if that counts. I can do some like windpipe instruments, but yeah, that kind of stuff. I can drum a little bit too.
Yeah, I know a little bit of piano and keyboard, in the sense that I couldn't play like a full piece, but I used to produce like beats, like more hip-hop stuff or sort of R&B type instrumentals. So I would use like a MIDI keyboard, and that's how I would make my loops or whatever I would use for the beat. And I can play bass. I wouldn't call myself a bassist, but any of my solo work, if you hear bass on it, it's live bass. So yeah, but that's it.
Yeah, so if y'all don't remember, at the first Rage Fest, Brady actually came out. So that was really cool to kind of see him and kind of see him grow with a whole new band stuff this time. So I'm going to ask you guys one final question before we wrap this up. What is you guys' biggest influence as a band?
I've got a personal influence. My biggest influence is Tool. They're the band that got me into the instrument that I play today. And they're one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to writing music, as well as some hardcore punk stuff.
Yeah, I would say probably my biggest influence are my parents, because my dad taught me a lot of stuff about drumming. I've taken lessons with drums before, and my mom's always encouraged me to like meet up with friends, jam, try to just get together and actually make a band, because she always thought that'd be really cool, and she like influenced my music taste a lot. So a lot of what I do is like my mom's definitely encouraged it a lot, which I love her for.
Me personally, 100% influenced by the Smashing Pumpkins. If you know me, that's probably my favorite band of all time. Really love them, but my biggest influence would definitely be my dad and all his bands, his work, what he's taught me throughout all the years.
Yeah, when it comes to writing songs or writing riffs, and especially the vocal melodies and stuff, for this band at least, I would say my bigged influence is probably Title Fight. They're one of my top 5 bands ever, and I love Shed and Floral Green, and even their first album, Last Thing You Forget, is so good. Just that post-hardcore, just like punk type of energy and vocals.
Yeah, I also want to say like a drummer that's definitely influenced me a lot, which also my mom kind of like put me on and always like played in the car. Neil Peart from Rush, who's like just been a huge influence on my drumming style. I mean, my mom always put like Rush on in the car, and a lot of his drumming I like was really inspired by because of how great a drummer he is. You know, I mean, that's just really influenced me throughout like learning drums and stuff.
All right, so where can everybody find you guys and your work online?
So right now, if you go on Instagram and all lowercase, you type in Warwick_band, then all of our reels and stuff will come up. And if you check back there in a little bit, we'll have a Spotify link to all of our music, all of our original music, and that's where you can find our stuff.
So yeah, guys, definitely check them out. Next up right here, you know, they're doing some really big stuff. They're set at Rage Fest for their first time. You know, it was pretty impressive to kind of see them and just kind of see them work together so well. So that's it for the interview today. You'll definitely be seeing more of them with Rage Division. So like the video, go subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.